Hey, what's up guys? Cam Jack here, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015, or just 15 actually I think. This is an absolutely brilliant game. I've been dying to do some stuff with Farming Sim for a while. And as you can see right in front of us, I have a map mod, which is Court Farms. Court Farms, I had a good old look around, and I downloaded a few different map mods, had a look at them all, had a good old look around and thought, do you know what? I like Court Farm, it's actually really cool. So I decided to start off on this one. I may play other ones at later dates, but I plan on sticking with this one for a while. And yeah, continuing from here. I'll show you around a bit in a minute and show you some of the equipment I've got, which is really cool. But yes, Farming Sim. As I say, I've been wanting to show some Farming Sim stuff for a while. Originally I was just going to do standard Farming Sim, and then I thought, I wonder if there's any good mods for it. Went and had a look through and found an absolute ton. There's a couple of mods that I've seen other people using that I thought we'll give them a try, see how we do with them, and then there's just loads that I found on different websites that I've just chucked in. I did go a bit crazy with mods, and eventually at some point I will create some kind of mods list where you can go and see them all. I'm not going to list them all individually down below because it will be mental, but I will link a list of my mods soon. So if you want to use the ones I'm using, that list will be available at some point. But as for this is Court Farms. It is beautiful. It is a little bit glitchy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my PC being weird or what it is, but of late, ever since I did that rebuild, there's certain games, this and Stranded Deep, have been acting very... Look at that. That's horrible. It's like I'm getting like 15 FPS or something. Even though I'm definitely getting 60. I don't know what the problem is, but I will have a look through and try and fix it. And see what I can do to make it better. But, anyway... Yes, so this is Farming Sim, and this is Court Farms. So, equipment-wise, we've got I didn't go crazy. I didn't give myself a ton of cash. There was some vehicles on this map already. I got rid of them and brought my own in. So I've got the Neva Rostelmash Harvester, which was part of the Gold Edition. I think you can now download it separately, but... that is an official one, so it's all good. This is the Stula, I think I'm saying that right. The model on it isn't absolutely 100% perfect, but it does still look quite good, and the sound it makes is incredible. It just sounds brilliant. Something here is making engine noise. Is it you? I bet it is you. Come on, I just take the heat up the engine. Okay, I think the engine controls on that might have glitched out. I'll come back to that. So yeah, the engine sounds on this are incredible. Let me get in it and start it up for you. You'll hear it, and it really sounds brilliant. Why is it not going to engage mode? That little thing on the left with the key is manual ignition mod, whereby what you do is you press the ignition button, in this case Y, it puts it into heat up mode, where it heats the engine up. Then you press Y again, and it starts. It's usually there for a second, then you press Y again, it starts the engine, then the thing disappears. For some reason that's not working properly. It was working literally the other day when I installed it and I was playing around with it. I do have that running with another mod that may be causing some kind of conflict, but it was fine before. Okay, well I'll have to sort that out and figure that out, obviously, otherwise I can't use any of my vehicles. But this is this brilliant little thing. I think this comes from the Farming Sim Classics pack, which again is an official DLC. It is free though. I think it is, and I've got some attachments for it over there. And that's just going to be my little yard shunter. It's quite light and underpowered. It can't move massively heavy stuff. It couldn't move that mower over there. That seeder over there. But it has got the 3-point attachment on the back. It can move pretty much anything I throw at it. So it's damn good. Very powerful. In here we've got like the cow sheds and stuff. And this is where you give them their food. I think this one is... You can deliver them like berry type fruits, like sugar beets and potatoes and things. And then they've got their water tank here to help them produce more milk, I guess. Got to remember the map trigger button, which is that one. So this is where the cows go in here. That's the dairy cows. And this side. There we go. And this is just some access for me. This is the cesspit. So hold your noses. That's the slurry pit. That's where all the manure and stuff goes. Lovely, I know. And then we've got silage pits here, I think they are. Some random in-game prefabs. They don't actually work. You can't get in them or anything. They don't do anything. Up here, I don't think that does anything either. Yeah, that's just a prop, basically. Then these are my grain sheds here. I've got corn and... Is that maize or something? I'm not sure what all these are. I can't honestly remember, but I will look it up. And then, yeah, you just store them in here. I'll just bring a scoop in and figure out what they are via their in-game symbols. And that pipes through to the other side. Let's just shut this door up quickly. Nope, I opened the other one. I'm still getting used to some of these. The placement on them is a bit weird. Come on, let's be having it. There we go. And then, yeah, and that's the extraction pipe where you actually can fill your vehicle. And then here's the other two seeds in here. That's the grain storage. And that's, I think that's another grain drop-off. This is potatoes. This is a brilliant machine. It's like a potato sorter. You see they come down here. And then that's all like the dirt and crap being drawn off of them. Then they come down to this conveyor, come along here, drop onto this, and then go left and right into these. And it fills up. I mean, obviously, this is just an animation. Those crates stay put forever. But you back your potatoes up into this, and where they actually end up is in here. This is the potato pile here. And this is then where you put potatoes into your trailer. And there's access at the back and 2 doors at the front, so you can go in and out as you please. And I believe this one over here is the sugar beets. I believe. I can't... Yeah, I haven't... I've been on to sort of sort mods out and check mods out and make sure all the mods work. But I haven't played Farming Sim in such a long time. Sat there for like hours just playing it. I've forgotten what all the different seeds and things look like. And I really must try and remember. Over here is our weigh bridge, so we can bring vehicles in and see what their weight is. And then up here, we've got just a little trailer. We've got the Roland Roll Speed trailer pack of different varying sizes. I just have that one out. Basically, I kept myself to a limit. I went and bought all these vehicles and then gave myself a set amount of money. And I'll show you why in a minute. But this is the Fendt, which is my favourite tractor mod so far. It sounds good. It has so much stuff you can do to it. If you go inside, and then we click into, get rid of course plate, click into, really, go away. Damn, now I've got to remember what the thing is. Ah, its console is 6, there we go. Wrong button. No? Oh, okay. I was pressing the wrong thing. But yeah, so there's so many things you can do. You can open and close doors, windows, bring the steering wheel towards you. You've got this one down here, which raises and lowers the front attachment, if I show you. So let's go back inside quickly. And let's click that and then go back outside. Yep, there you go. You see those front arms moving up and down? That's so I can lock onto a 3-point connection of some kind. And then you've just got the rear window. Open that up. And then we've got, that's for the warning board, which are the display, the things that stick out the sides. If I show you what I mean. See that orange triangle? If I click that. No, it's not the orange triangle. What is it? What does that one do again? I can't even remember, you know. Warning board. Close that. Open, close. Okay, I can't remember what that one does. And then you've just got the beacon lights, because they go up and down so that you don't knock them off when you're going under something low. But that is the Fendt. Yeah, so that's... Is that all? No, it's not all my vehicles. I have more vehicles over there. Let's quickly run over here. That's a static trailer, not one of mine. Those are the attachments for my yard shunter. It's got a little bucket on it so I can move seeds and things around whenever I need to. Seeds, crops and stuff. This is my sower and cultivator type thing. I've got the mower there. I've got baler and Scania truck. This is a 143M V8 500. Brilliant mod this. It doesn't look absolutely perfect. The texturing on it's not brilliant, but it's not bad and it's actually good fun to drive. And then last but by no means least, we have my Land Rover, which is my this is like my main transport around the map. I didn't want to use that standard Lizard pickup, so I got myself this little thing, which I thought would work out really nicely. And it does drive really good, or really well, I suppose that should be. Mods wise, if I go up to, nope, can't do mods on this screen. That's in the main menu, I forgot that. Mods wise, I'm using Courseplay, as you saw, the manual ignition mod, which seems to be broken. The light mod that keeps your beacon lights and things on. I'm using Follow Me, Inspector mod, and what else am I using? Oh, and obviously the map animation trigger you saw, and then it's just the vehicle mods and things that work with the map, like stop milk sale and stuff like that, so I can sell the milk myself. I think I got a milk tanker trailer. If not, I'll have to get one. I left myself with the kind of money that would make it look plausible. And I'll quickly give you a run through of sort of the background of this map, which is, if I go up here, so this is Court Farms, and it's welcome to Court Farms Limited. Once over 500 acres of prime British soil. The bank has granted you a loan to help settle some initial fees, but look lively as you'll soon need to start bringing in a profit. Unfortunately, the farms have taken a slight beating over the previous years. The economy has been rough and profits are down. Your predecessor found himself in financial difficulties and saw a fitting time to sell up Court Farms and grab every last penny the farm was worth. However, the business wasn't sold as a whole. In fact, it was sold off in lots. You purchased the farm, but only a few fields set for arable crops and various grass fields scattered around the map. You can buy the rest of the land at a later date, returning the farm to its glory once more. At the time of the sale, the animals were all sold off. You do own some small machinery, but these are becoming costly to maintain, so it's perhaps worth upgrading as soon as cash flow allows. I already did that. Luckily, you were left with some crops still in storage and in the ground, Sell and harvest these, and it should help keep the bank off your back for now. Your mission is to give Court Farms a new lease of life and turn it from its dilapidated ruins back into a thriving part of British agriculture. Fill those sheds, rebuild the herd, and burn that diesel. So this is Court Farms. Problems with the bank mean that we are low on funds. I gave myself an amount that seemed plausible after taking a loan to buy the farm and get some machinery. I figured it was plausible to have about 50 grand left. And the rest of my money I'm going to have to make in selling crops. You might look at 50 grand and think, oh, that's tons of cash. But in the world of farming, that's really not. 50 grand is nothing. You know, you can make double that just in one harvest. That is nothing. And considering how much the equipment costs... Well, yeah, so Fraps crashed. And it kind of took my game with it. By the way, I have had a quick look through the settings. And through everything. And it is Fraps that's causing this lag. Because when it's not running, it's fine. When it is running, I'm getting about 30 FPS. Unfortunately, although Farming Sim shows up in my Shadowplay component, Shadowplay will not capture it. I don't know why. It just refuses to. So I'm having to use Fraps, which is making it run like a bag of crap. I will hopefully try and sort this out for the next episode, but for now, unfortunately, we just got to deal with it. I have also turned off manual ignition mod, as it seems to be broken. Which means that when I get out of vehicles, the engine will turn off, unfortunately. But at least I can actually now turn vehicles on. Whee! So, yeah. There we go. Vehicles can turn on. And drive controller is the other thing I was trying to remember the name of. Yeah, but also this comes up as a Chevrolet for some reason. But ignore that, it is a Land Rover. So we've got spacebar to make it go backwards and forwards. Control space, left control spacebar is the handbrake on and off. And then you've got different controls for changing the gearing and stuff. It just helps for sort of giving you the right kind of gearing and the right kind of terrain, especially if you're using real terrain mod as well. You can come across some terrains that you'll be slipping and sliding on and not getting much traction on. And if you've got an underpowered tractor, and I've only got quite small tractors at the moment, if you've got underpowered tractors, it can be handy to gear them slightly differently and set your own throttle amount so that you can get the best kind of grip. So yeah, there's all that. If I get out... Oh, it does keep the engine on. I thought it turned the engine off for some reason. My bad. Oh well. So, yeah, that's everything, basically. As for the farm, as you can see... can I bring this up? No, I can't bring this up for some reason. And, nope, can't bring course plat because it's not wanting to work anymore. So, forget that. But, this is Court Farm, as you can see, sort of near top middle. This is where the beef cows go. Yeah, that is beef cows. So, yeah, the milking cows. I was saying before, the milking cows come here. The milking cows, as you can see far left there, Randall's Dairy, that's where the dairy cows go. This is where the beef cows go. So the cows for slaughter. Up at the top there at Ladybank Farm, that's where the pigs for slaughter go. To the right of that is sheep. That's for wool. Down below there is where I get the timber and... is that a dairy? I don't know what dairy that one is. I think that's where you sell the milk, I think. I'm not sure. And then sort of more down and to the left, Tunnel Roots is also where you can get, I think that's where you sell crops, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. And then down and left from there is Biomass and Livestock Market. That's where you take your animals for slaughter. That's also where you sell your chicken eggs. Underneath that is the BGA, that's the biogas. Even biogas plant down there where you sell your slurry and that. To the left of that is Fattening Chickens, and to the left of that is WM Evans Grain Store. That is where you buy your sell your grains and stuff. So that's basically the whole map. Saves us having a long old drive around. And yeah, so basically I'm not really going to do anything on this first episode. I just really wanted to show you how it all looks. How the map looks, what the game looks like. I'm slightly worried that this is not even going to run properly because of Fraps being so stupid. Oops. Did not mean to jump out the car then. That could have been painful. There's some old machinery just down there. I don't want to go. I want to go this way. Let's go up here. This has apparently the person who built it has their own Land Rover and has put in the proper Land Rover diesel engine sounds and all that. Just leave that fence open. I'm trying to play this as realistically as possible. So I've got the manual attaching mod, so I actually have to get out and attach things up. The manual ignition I did have, but I've got the drive controller for ignition and stuff like that. It's all sort of designed to make it... I'm not going to play absolutely full-on 100% dead-on realistically, but I'm going to play it as realistically as I can to make it more enjoyable. So I'll be doing crops the correct way. I'll be having to start and stop engines now and then. Just trying to run it as realistically as I can. It's one of my fields to the left there. And this is in England, so we are driving on the left. It's very twitchy, the controls in this car. Doesn't particularly want to steer completely well. If I use WAS and D, it's a bit better. I do prefer to use the controller for driving normally. I don't have steering wheel and pedals yet. If you are familiar with my channel, you know that that's something I'm working towards. I was actually looking at the farming sim steering wheel and pedals the other day. I thought, oh, that would be really cool. Look at these proper road signs. Brilliant. Yeah, I thought, oh, that would be really... Oh, God. That's why I don't normally drive with WAS and D. Because it gets dangerous. But yeah, I thought, oh, that'd be really cool. Maybe I'll get that. And that would be really brilliant for when I start farming sim. But it's really expensive. Ridiculously expensive. I could get a G27 for that. And they don't even sell those anymore. So all the prices have gone ridiculously high. So yeah, I decided not to. But yeah, this is the map. I mean, it looks quite nice. It's proper English countryside. What more could you ask? I am going to get a bit better with the driving controls links. Pull over very quickly and have a look. I mean, look, you got nice fields, some power lines. It's proper English countryside. Some mountains over there. So that's all for me for now on this one. I know I haven't actually done anything, but I just wanted to give you a bit of a look around. I don't want to get started on anything right now. I want to go and fix those mods and get either Fraps working properly or make Shadowplay pick up the damn game so that you guys can watch me play without all the lagginess. So I'm going to try and get all that sorted out, and then I'll be back with some more farming sims. So until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.